Hello guys, the Maniac Zach here, and welcome back to a brand new video in Switch Month. And today, I want to tell you guys an observation I made during the January 12th Nintendo Switch presentation. So during the presentation, when I was going on the overview about the Joy-Cons, the console, and all that other stuff, it reminded me so much of the Nintendo Wii. And so I wanted to tell you guys why I think the Nintendo Switch is the new Wii. Because even though the Wii U tried to recreate the Wii success and failed, Nintendo's still trying to replicate the 100 million sales of the Wii. And unlike the Wii U, I think it's really going to work out for the Nintendo Switch, you know? So the first thing I wanted to compare between the Wii and the Switch are its innovative concepts. The Nintendo Wii had the idea of motion controls in gaming, and while looking back, it may have not always worked in most games, the idea of waggling around your Wiimotes was just really cool, you know? Especially like in Wii Sports, instead of pressing a button, just there was something about moving your arm to bowl. It just felt so amazing. And what's so similar about the Nintendo Switch to the Wii is that that gimmick will also sell consoles. Why? Because, think about it. You can play any game you want that comes out on the system that's at home or on the go. Remember those times as a kid you played a game so much you really wanted to take it with you, but you really couldn't? You had to play crappy versions of it on the DS or other games. Now you can have one giant library of games, and it's just so amazing. I think that alone is going to be a system seller for the Switch. And it's going to be an amazing gimmick, similar to the amazing gimmick of the Wii's motion controls. Now, the second thing I wanted to talk about are the 3D Mario games. Woo! I mean, just remember Mario Galaxy? That game is 10 years old as of this video. While it's not open world compared to like Mario Sunshine or Mario 64, its atmosphere of being in space and just moving around was really groundbreaking. It was just really cool going around the levels with the Wiimote and Nunchuck, just getting stars, going on galaxies, running around these little planets. I think Super Mario Odyssey is going to do to the Mario franchise what Mario Galaxy did. I'm just going to put this back. So Super Mario Odyssey is returning to the open world style of Mario games that we haven't seen in nearly 15 years. 15! God, that's almost as long as the time that we haven't had a new F-Zero game. It's just insane. And while, yeah, you're not really going on an epic space quest like in Galaxy, and it seems like it's much smaller, just seeing all these unique settings and locations, and all these new moves, like the cat move you can spin around the boomerang and stuff, it just seems like it could be the best Mario game ever made. Hell, it could even beat my favorite Mario game of all time, Super Mario Galaxy 2, if Nintendo does it right, of course. Another similarity between the Nintendo Wii and the Nintendo Switch is the launch lineup. Oh my god! Now, the launch lineup of the Switch reminds me of the Wii's because of how terrible it is. Hell, the only real title that's worth owning in the Switch's launch lineup is The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. That's pretty much similar to how in the Wii, the only launch title that was worth for that system was Twilight Princess. And both of those games came out on the previous systems. Twilight Princess came out on the GameCube at the same time, and Breath of the Wild is going to come out on the Wii U at the same time. So there's no real reason of owning those consoles at launch unless you are really excited for what they're going to bring, you know? Now, Wii Sports and 1-2 Switch are both launch titles for the systems that show off the technical capabilities of the systems. The only difference is, Wii Sports is actually a really fun game, even to this day, 10 years later. But 1-2 Switch is a cringy tech demo, and it's got this minigame. How in the hell did they pass this? Wow. Honestly, I think 1-2 Switch is worthless, unlike Wii Sports. Now, the only difference between the Nintendo Wii and the Nintendo Switch is that the Wii focused more on a casual gaming audience, and it had fewer options for the hardcore side of things, where the Switch is the complete opposite. I'm very happy Nintendo's focusing more on the hardcore gaming audience, because it's about damn time. They did this a little with the Wii U, but not enough. And I can see why they did it with the Wii, but they had like little options for the hardcore gamer audience, and then the Switch though is gonna have little options for the casual audience. So far it looks like, well, you got all these awesome first party titles that are actually going to be difficult and are only for the awesome and advanced of Nintendo fans, and if you just want to get a Switch and party and you can get like 1-2 Switch. Yeah. Overall, I'm really hoping the Switch is going to do excellent, because the idea of it is just excellent. It seems like they're looking back at what they did right and wrong with the Wii and Wii respectively. As I mentioned in the video, all the great things. It's just, they have to make this a success. Like, the Wii U was great, and I'm going to do a retrospective on this as the last Switch month video. But it seems like Nintendo has learned their mistakes, and I'm really excited for that. So anyways guys, if you missed last week's Nintendo Switch month video, then click on the card, or the end card at the very end of the video, for links across between Naka reviews. I spent a long time on it, and I think you guys will enjoy. Anyways, be sure to subscribe to be notified when future videos in Nintendo Switch month will be released. Also, follow me on my Twitter account, at TheManiacZack, to be notified when new videos are being released, as well as some exclusive behind the scenes content of this channel, and more. Anyways guys, I'll see you in next week's Switch month video. Bye.